protect your weak feels like a lifetime gone. New name on the timeline, old crown off the dome. Bat and hit the floor.
Welcome back to VL Extras, the corner of the Visual Learners channel where we decode the future of how we create. The design world just had its Sputnik moment, and if you've been watching the stock market, you know the ripples are turning into waves. While we've spent a lot of time recently marveling at the physical intelligence of humanoid robots, today we're shifting our focus to a different kind of evolution, the world of design. If you've been following the channel, you know we did a deep dive into Figma's Config 2025 release, where their AI tools seem to be the gold standard for the industry. But in tech, a week is a lifetime. The baton has been snatched. Google AI Stitch has entered the chat, and it's sending shockwaves through the market, proving that vibe coding isn't just a trend, it's a disruption that just wiped billions off Figma's valuation. If you want to stay ahead of these shifts with stories that make you say, wow, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join our community. To understand why Figma's stock is currently in a free fall, dropping 8% in a single Wednesday and losing 35% of its value this year, you have to look at the relentless pace of Google AI Studio. Google isn't just pushing boundaries, they are erasing them with a constant stream of releases like Veo 3, Gemini 3.1 Pro, and the mind-bending anti-gravity physics engine. But Stitch is different. It's a new experiment from Google Labs designed to heal the age-old rift between designers who envision the experience and developers who build the functional code. Traditionally, that handoff was a mess of manual effort and back and forth. Stitch solves this by turning a simple prompt or a rough sketch into complex UI designs in front-end code in minutes. It's the ultimate design agent, leveraging Gemini 2.5 Pro to let you literally vibe an application into existence.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know, my wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs.
Using Stitch feels like having a senior designer and a lead engineer sitting on your shoulder. Before you even type your first prompt, you can set the mood for your project using ready-made themes. It offers 4 distinct power modes that cater to every stage of creativity. There's 3 Flash for when you need a design at lightning speed, and Thinking with 3.1 Pro for when you need maximum depth and execution over velocity. If you're feeling uninspired, Ideate mode lets you describe a problem to receive multiple solution options, while Redesign allows you to upload a screenshot of an existing site and watch as Stitch redraws it in an entirely new style. It even bridges back to the old world with a seamless paste-to-Figma function, allowing you to refine your AI-generated masterpieces in a familiar environment.
Google just released a massive update to their design tool Stitch, and people are already calling Stitch 2.0 the Figma killer. So basically, Stitch lets you turn natural language prompts into high-fidelity designs, but this update takes it to a whole new level. Now, one of the biggest things is multi-screen generation. So instead of just one page, you can generate up to 5 screens at once. Now, the second really big thing is voice to UI. This just means you can talk to Stitch, and it updates the design in real time while you talk to it. And Stitch really symbolizes the start of the vibe design movement, and if you pair that with vibe coding, you can create some serious high-end apps without any coding skills. Like, for example, you can export your Stitch design and then upload it to a web app builder like Hosting Your Horizons, for example. But let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.
However, it's exactly that bridge that has investors terrified. Google's roadmap, teased by Logan Kilpatrick, points to a future where Stitch moves beyond an experiment and becomes a design mode, integrated directly into Google Workspace and GitHub. This direct overlap with Figma's core prototyping and collaborative workflows has turned a friendly rivalry into an existential threat. When Adobe tried to buy Figma for $20 billion in 2023, it was because they saw Figma is the future. Now, with Google offering prompt-based software creation that eliminates the middleman, markets are reassessing what design software
AI agents
even
have gotten
means.
pretty good at designing now. They don't really have the problems now, where the sites they made had stuff broken in it. But since the models have all been trained on the same data, the designs are always too similar and generic. Even Claude's models need a special prompt to make sure they don't make this mistake. Google Stitch is a tool built specifically for design, and it can actually plug directly into your Claude Code workflow. So in this video, we're going through 4 ways to use Stitch with Claude Code to make sure your apps don't end up looking like every other AI-generated site. The new Stitch update uses a design system for building your UI, and these systems are built upon all the features that form the UI guide for websites, which includes different fields like colors, themes, fonts, and more. These features are actually formed by using the design.md file. This file is also what makes the design transferable from one agent to another. You can transfer this design.md file to any agent you implement this design with, and it will get the whole styling theme perfectly matched. The reason this works is that the file is specialized towards agents. It contains more targeted language so that they can grasp the design intention with ease. It also visualizes all the design systems on screen, so you don't just have to interpret the style using only text. You can get the gist of how the app will look when it is implemented by actually looking at the colors and fonts next to each other. Whenever you build anything with Stitch, the first step Stitch takes is creating a design.md and a design system, even if you don't explicitly tell it to do so in your prompt. Once the design system is locked in, whenever it creates any site, it is able to ensure consistency across multiple pages and regenerations. This fixes the biggest problem we had while working with Stitch, because it was not able to maintain design consistency as well as it can now. But instead of relying on the design system Stitch creates on its own, you can create your own design systems as well. You can set the theme according to your requirements, or if you have a design file, you can just upload it, and it will automatically incorporate that file as a design system and visualize it for you. The important thing is that you need to make sure whatever design.md you use follows a proper structure. This structure is known to be optimized for agents, specifically Stitch, and helps them understand the intentions efficiently. Oftentimes, we brainstorm our app ideas with Claude or other agents. So if you want to create designs from those brainstorming sessions in Stitch, you can take the design style to Stitch in the form of a design.md file. You can give Claude a structure for the design file that you can get from the official skills repo by Google, containing all the skills related to Stitch. From the example,
As Google continues to colonize the product design workflow, the fear of AI disruption is no longer theoretical, it's reflected in the red numbers on the stock exchange. Figma is facing a world where vibe coding might look like manual drafting. If Google eventually commercializes Stitch, it could capture the entire ecosystem from ideation to deployment, keeping users locked inside the Google enterprise. We're watching the walls of the design world being torn down and rebuilt in real time. And the only question left is, in a world where anyone can stitch an app together with a voice command, what happens to the designer?
Stitch 2.0 just dropped, and it is changing the game. You can build gorgeous websites that look like this, come down and have interactive components like this when you combine it with Claude Code. And you can actually do any integration you want to, database, and even take Stripe payments. Let me show you what I mean. The whole workflow begins here, where you can literally yap, drop screenshots, or create and generate images, and it will create beautiful website ideas and graphics for you to choose from. Then we bring it over to the beautiful anti-gravity. I'm going to use Claude Code. Then once that's complete, you basically can build a gorgeous interactive website that looks like this. But it gets even better. You can sign up and create accounts, and then you can add these interactive, gorgeous components in very easily and customize everything, including the footer. And so if you want to learn this entire thing and integrate it with Stripe, just click on the link in the video down below.
As we wrap up today's look at the vibe design revolution, it's clear that the line between having an idea and shipping a product has never been thinner. Whether you're a solo founder using Stitch to build your first MVP, or a veteran designer looking to stay ahead of the curve, the ground is shifting. Google isn't just giving us a new tool, they're giving everyone the power to be a creator without the blank canvas anxiety. If you found this deep dive into the design wars of 2026 as fascinating as I did, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to VL Extras. We're here to keep you ahead of the trends that are reshaping our world. Drop a comment below. Are you Team Figma, or are you ready to start stitching your next big idea? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
isn't just a trend.